His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If he asks me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
There's a lot of lore around Naoya Inoue because he doesn't do media. He doesn't really talk to fans. So it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson?
Because of his crazy knockout, Naoya isn't the scariest fighter at the moment. Power, accuracy, and quickness allow him to effortlessly destroy elite opponents with his devastating body shots, mentally and physically dismantling them. He is a terror for any fighter who dares to enter the arena because of his unrelenting aggression and technical mastery. Mike Tyson was ecstatic as he discussed the Naoya monster Inoue in detail. Despite participating in the lower weight categories, he was astounded by Inoue's talent and dominance and was astounded by his speed, precision, and sheer strength, even comparing him favorably to Manny Pacquiao. After witnessing Inoue's ability to methodically destroy opponents, Tyson was in awe of how easily he destroyed his opponent and referred to him as one of the most effective and deadly boxers. Tyson acknowledged getting goosebumps from admiration, demonstrating how unique Inoue is.
That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monster. This is a monster.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah, let's look at some of his fight. He's a mean fella.
Where's he fight?
He's a Japanese, 118 pounds. But wow, he was like 108.
Boxing?
He's a mean fella. Oh yeah, you gotta see this bad mouth. He don't look like much. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was doing like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these.
The most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing.
He's vicious. The Monster.
Oof.
That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah,
who the hell fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the Monster. He beat him so easy.
Oh, I love it.
The Monster.
It's a good piece, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it gave me goosebumps.
Fucking Monster. He's a mean.
Mike Tyson, one of the most feared and revered boxers in history, has publicly praised Naoya Inoue, calling him the Japanese fighter and declaring that he is the best fighter in the world. Tyson's acknowledgement of Inoue's abilities confirms his status as one of today's top fighters.
These fighters are the best fighters. In my opinion, I'm nobody, but I think it's the best fighter. He's 122 now, right?
122, he'd be going to 135.
Why don't they fight 132, something like that?
One of the greatest boxers of all time, Manny Pacquiao, stated that Naoya Inoue is currently his favorite fighter. Pacquiao called Inoue an incredible fighter and expressed hope that he would continue to succeed in various weight classes. As an 8-division world champion, this endorsement greatly enhances Inoue's reputation.
You watch boxing now, you're still into it. Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because, boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya.
Inoue, amazing fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. And I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, probably will. Such a quality fighter.
Legendary multi-weight champion and all-time great boxer Roy Jones Jr. has declared that he thinks Naoya Inoue is the real pound-for-pound #1. Jones Jr.'s recognition of Inoue further solidifies the Japanese star's standing in the boxing world, as he has always respected fighters with exceptional technique and dominance.
Whoever he is, but that is a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't give him credit because we don't see him that much. That dude right there, I think that dude really is pound for pound #1. He just don't have the competition at that weight class to have that big fight to get it right now. And the United States don't know him because we don't have big fighters in his weight class over here that we know that good.
We only seen him against Fulton.
You feel me? So that's all. You feel me? The one that we did have, look what he did to him. So he really #1 pound for pound, but because he don't have the opposition to prove it, I gotta leave Bud there.
Jant Tank additionally, Davis has shown his appreciation for Naoya Inoue, calling him a brilliant fighter. He even went so far as to suggest that a fight with Inoue would be his ideal matchup. This endorsement from one of boxing's most successful knockout fighters demonstrates how well-liked Inoue is among elite fighters.
Inoue is a color hair. No, he is good. 21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Fuck Bam a puncher. He is good.
Who's that?
Inoue. Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from.
Yeah. He's Japanese.
His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. But I said that Manny Pacquiao and Triple G didn't get famous until after they were 30. Tank, are you willing to go down to 118 to fight him?
I can't get to 118.
But if you could, it would be fireworks.
Referring to him as a 2-weight undisputed champion and a 4-weight world champion who appears to be almost invincible, although he has been clipped before, Inoue always bounces back strongly. FRT praised Inoue's sharpness, compact style, and tight defense, emphasizing his ability to block slip and counter with precision. He also noted that Inoue's unique balance, flat-footed pressure, and light footwork when in range make him an elite fighter. FR underlined that Inoue is one of the most dangerous fighters in the world today and never makes a mistake.
In very, very good fashion. So Inoue, the monster, is a 4-weight world champion. He's actually a 2-weight undisputed world champion. And is he unbeatable? Well, he looks unbeatable. And the fight ended at the start of round 7. Listen, Inoue is sharp, he's compact, he's got a nice tight defense, he blocks shots with his gloves, but he also got quick reflex slips, he slips back, he's on his toes. He's on his toes a lot when he's in range, but he walks in kind of flat-footed. He puts pressure on with his feet, walks in with that tight defense, and he looks solid. But I think with his speed and his counterpunch, his accuracy, and the fact that he's punching hard body and head and looking to counter most shots that come at him, he's just such a good fighter. I mean, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. He gets clipped with the odd shot. I've seen him on the floor once before. He climbed up to win in emphatic.
Future Hall of Famer and multiple division world champion Naoya Inoue has made the astounding claim that Naoya Inoue is the hardest and most formidable opponent he has ever encountered, who has battled some of the greatest boxers in his career. His ability to test the limits of a top fighter like Inoue is proof of his excellence.
It comes down to a lot of things, you know. I think the best guy that I faced, maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
Inoue is probably potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. You know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it.
According to former welterweight world champion Sean Porter, Naoya Inoue should be the next Pacquiao. Manny Porter commended Inoue's striking and remarkable performances and hinted that he would eventually draw in an American audience, demonstrating how fighting style and supremacy are not in any manner making waves outside of Japan.
Like the first 3.
We got to preview Haney and Garcia. We got some time left, but we got to get to this whole madness on this whole Naoya Inoue madness on Twitter. He said,
I know a thing or two.
I ain't in this.
I know a thing or two about, running into issues, problems.
Man, I just listen for context. If you did, I don't know if they clipped it wrong or what. The question that was presented to me by Jim: do you think Inoue should come to the United States? Not, do you think he needs to come to the United States? If he said needs, I heard should. So let me go on record for saying that. But basically, what I was trying to convey to the audience is I think that this is exactly what I said. I think it depends on what Naoya Inoue wants. Does he want to be a star in boxing, or does he want to be a star in Japan? He's clearly a star in Japan. I'm going to go on record for saying it. I wouldn't leave Japan. If I'm a star at home, why would I?
In addition to expressing interest in taking on Inoue in the future, Ryan Garcia shared his thoughts on Naoya Inoue, stating that he thinks Inoue has the potential to become a multi-weight world champion. This statement contributes to the growing belief that Inoue can continue to rise through weight divisions and achieve legendary status.
Because I believe Inoue can become a multiple weight world champion. So I'm thinking, what if one day we fight at 140? I'm talking about future, and we do it in Japan. It could be huge, huge. Mark my words. If it somehow plays out that way, I think that fight will be one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time. Remember, I just said that.
One of the greatest boxers in history, Floyd Mayweather, has commented on Naoya Inoue, stating that Inoue should travel to America to fight. Mayweather also acknowledged that Inoue is an extremely skilled fighter, indicating that even one of the most dominant champions in history respects Inoue's abilities.
Kid from Japan, Inoue. So when you see, he got the victory over Cool Boy Steph, he's not a heavy puncher, good boxer. But far as, Inoue, it was a Filipino fighter he had fought twice, Donaire. So Donaire was giving him fits in the first fight. And if I'm not mistaken, Donaire was somewhere close to 40 or 40 years old when he fought him the first time. Whereas he was in his 20s. So he should have knocked him out in the first fight. Fighting a guy, like I said before, at that age. What I need Inoue to do is, I need him to come fight in the US, random blood, urine testing. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my.
A rising boxing star has admitted that Inoue is a talented and strong fighter, but Rodriguez added that it's only a matter of time, perhaps implying that he believes Inoue's dominance may be put to the test soon. This statement brings an intriguing viewpoint to the conversation about Inoue's long-term success.
The Inoue one is like, that's the super fight.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big one.
Yeah.
Do you think, because he's at, 122? You saying they may move him to 126?
Yeah.
How far away do you feel like it would be before you, can go there?
I mean, I say like maybe a few years, three to 4 years
Yeah.
before like we're in the same weight class. But the Nakatani fight's more reasonable right now just because the closer in weight.
When you're looking at somebody like Inoue, right, #1 pound for pound in the world, what do you see that make you feel like you could compete with that?
He's a good fighter. He's strong. He has skill as well. But I mean, I have the whole package too. So I mean, it's just a matter of actually stepping inside the ring with him. I could say something, but I'd rather just show it.
As far as weight, do you feel like the weight would play a factor?
Well, by the time we're in the same weight class, I feel like I'll be a lot older, wiser, stronger. So I mean, it's just a matter of time.
Teddy Atlas, a famous boxing analyst, has disclosed that he ranked Naoya Inoue as his top pick, pound for pound. Combatant 3 years ago, Atlas claimed to have recognized Inoue's potential early on and commended his defensive abilities, demonstrating that Inoue's ascent to greatness was a gradual and long-awaited process. Teddy Atlas went into further detail about his thoughts on Inoue, stating that he is already on his path to becoming the next Manny Pacquiao. However, Atlas also noted that each fighter has different weight limits, indicating that although Inoue has the potential to be great, there will be obstacles as he advances through the ranks.
Yeah, I think he already has been on that. He has already been on that sort of, journey, going towards like a Pacquiao. I don't know if he can go that many weight classes. There is a limit to your body structure, to your skeleton, to your, the size that you can properly handle that extra weight and still be efficient and effective in this game. There is a limit. Another great fight, he didn't do as many, but Lomachenko. And you saw, he won at 3 different weight classes. And then you saw a limit to how far up he could go, I think. And then Crawford is a great example. He's gone up a lot. Now you're going to see, he skipped a couple. Now you're going to see really, if he could do the extraordinary and go up as far as Crawford wants to go up now with Canelo. So that would give us a little light into the question you're asking, how Crawford does. If he does good, then you can start to say, all right, then maybe Inoue can go up a couple more. He's already gone up
in an extraordinary way. The classes that he's gone up and been so effective going up that there does come a limit. But again, I see no problem going up another one here. It would be a great fight with Ball because Ball is,
According to renowned female boxing champion Michaela Mayer, Inoue is already making a name for himself in Japan and doesn't necessarily need to travel to the US to continue his legacy. Mayer's viewpoint emphasizes that Inoue doesn't need to battle in America to establish legitimacy because his authority is acknowledged globally.